Yo, what is going on? Happy Monday and welcome to Aptos After Dark. This week we've got a shit ton to cover, a lot to cover. Some big announcements from Aptos, some big updates from the analysts, and we're going to have Ambitious Dirt joining us, talking about their game and their NFT mint coming up, and we'll probably talk a little bit about memes, I think. How you doing, Atreyu?
If this is your first time here, welcome to Aptos After Dark, where we discuss everything going on Aptos over the past week, every week, joined by awesome individuals. Hosted by myself, Atreyu, and Sneezy. If you like what you're hearing, please make sure you like and subscribe. YouTube, Spotify, TikTok. I think we're also on Instagram at this point now, where we kind of continue to push out content across all the channels that best fits you, short and long form, bringing together everything Aptos. I'm doing great, man. How are you?
I'm doing pretty epic, man. It's been a pretty great week since we last talked here. Before we get into that, one thing you're not going to find here is any financial advice. Just a bunch of friends, cool people hanging out, talking about stuff that other cool people are building on the Aptos blockchain. I will say, if you vibe with anything we're saying, get a Petro wallet, get involved. It's literally that simple.
Let's go. Wow, that was pretty buttery smooth while also introducing how we're doing for the week. I'm excited. I'm excited for for episode 31. Everything that happened over the past week. It's been a wild week with a lot of exciting stuff. And we have an awesome guest joining us at the very end that I am very, very excited to be talking with. So yeah, episode 31. Gonna be exciting.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. I think maybe the David episode was the last episode I got this hyped up about coming on and talking. This is going to be a fun week. Like, I'm just hyped about everything we're going to be talking about. Should we start with some analytics?
Oh, always. Yeah, let's jump right into the data. As always, kicking off the episode with fire because there's just so much to be covered. Let's get into that. I'm gonna pull up some posts right now. Let's get, because I don't know which device you're on, but I'm gonna pull up all of what I think to believe Azin's post. We'll pull up Meds, who also, again, if we're just pulling up all the analysts on Aptos that just absolutely crush it week after week, throwing out weekly data, monthly, yearly, and we'll just go through and run and discuss some of it with even an annual report from Christina Tinto. And she also had some data. Oh shoot, we got Pixel Pirate dashboard up here. Okay, why not? Let's go.
Oh heck yeah, dude! They're all over it.
They are all over it. Dude, holy cow!
Like, I think Saturday I saw the Modang analytics. I was like, yo, these guys are on top of it. They know what the people want to see analytics on, and they get it to them.
They get it out. Amazing. All right, so we got it all posted this top with at least the weekly report, some of the Aptos chain growth. Which one do you want to kick into? How are we feeling?
I think the first one you posted, the surge in growth, the U adoption from Azin, over 90 million influx in investments over the weekend from October 2nd to 5th, moving the TVL to $667 million.
Dude,
that's a big influx in a short amount of time.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you look at that chart and you're just like, okay, I want like incredible. I don't even know. It's welcoming 1.297 million new users in the past week alone. What? What? Yeah, incredible stuff.
All right, what else we got up here? Is this the weekly report? Oh, this is
Yep, yeah.
too.
Yeah, definitely going to be a good one. Crazy growth. I mean, we just went over the new users with 1.3 million new users, marking a 101% increase week over week. Yeah, I mean, we got some crazy good projects driving this growth with Chingari, Layer Zero, Pontum. Yeah, those projects alone onboarded roughly 90% of the new users. So shout out to that entire squad there.
Yeah, shout out to Liquid Swap. I wonder how much of that was from memes.
Liquid Swap, let's go. Okay, we're gonna have a fun topic around memes this week. I mean, week over week, we saw a 22% increase in total transactions on the chain with just shy of 27 million. Incredible. With I'm sure I don't know if please anyone react with how they were feeling over the past week. Did you notice a 22% increase in almost 30 million transactions on chain? Did that impact anyone here? Yeah, probably
Didn't
not.
even notice.
Probably. The busiest day was 4.5 million transactions just in a single day. Yeah, pretty incredible. 30 new smart contracts deployed, and just over looks like 5,000 in Aptos volume for NFTs, which is great to see. With yeah, 3.4 thousand unique NFTs traded. Probably see it.
Yo, let's go. Sorry, my other phone's busted. Like it's raggedy. I said to switch to this one.
Okay,
Yeah. Insane.
let's go, dude. Oh, I can kind of hear myself in the background though.
Oh, for frick's sakes. Hold on a sec.
All right. So we'll just keep going along here. I mean, throw in your comments in the little blue right pill there on the side. Comments, like and subscribe, like and subscribe. Holy cow, like and retweet. Let's get some comments in there. How you're feeling about this past week's data, these reports. How we doing out there in the listeners? Christina Tinto coming up with a since 2024. So I guess just starting out from January to where we are today, the Aptos user base has skyrocketed 4 times. Yeah, 4 times. I love the last part of her tweet there after going through some additional stats that we just covered with active users, new users, and total unique users. Um, Aptos is officially next level, which is pretty cool to see, right? Like Christina Tinto out here doing, I think, analysis across a bunch of chains, and to see that she's over there sharing that Aptos is on the next level there, I think kind of shows a little bit on just like what's going on chain here, right?
Dude, it's inevitable. Like even I saw someone put out a post about the current TPS of two chains at the time, and I was like, "Huh, I'm curious." So I went and looked at Aptos, and in fairness, the at that time the TPS they were crushing it, but it was the peak TPS in the last 30 days, and it's still 12,000, above 12,000.
Dang, insane. I don't even know. It's inevitable, like you said. It's inevitable.
Dude, it's I think low key it's again, I'm safe. This is not financial advice, but I feel like that powder keg that I've been talking about being wait to be lit. I feel like
Mhm.
the fuse is lit now.
The fuse is absolutely lit. The past week has shown it. Data is showing it. I mean, I don't know. If you're looking at this as a long tail over the last year alone, I feel like the fuse has been lit. Now we're it's just becoming a lot more clear that it's been lit. And I think thanks to everyone showing up week after week, you also may have been seeing this over the past year as well, as Sneezy and I talk about this every single week. Um, Yeah, I don't think I'm not. We don't need to go and jump into the pirate dashboard here, but either way, it is really cool to see that Christina went and made
Oh,
this,
can
and
we
I think.
talk about it a little bit though? Just a little bit since it's been to the top.
Oh, okay, fine. Let's talk about it a little bit. I guess. I
This
mean, since
was
we're
when
chatting
was
about it,
this? This was 3 days ago. This was what the day after, 2 days after mint.
2 days after mid, yeah,
Over 2,000 NFTs had been minted. Public sale 1.5 Aptos and total. Oh, where is it? Where? Oh my goodness. There it is. 277 NFT sales, total volume 272 Aptos. Let's go.
dude. Yeah, I mean, pretty fantastic. First few days there and still going. The Mint's still live. And the dashboards are cool. I just pinned the Victors as well. I mean, just so much love and respect to the data analysts out there. Just like, new NFT project comes out, Pixel Pirates, and like boom, dashboards made up, showing some of the key data for the on-chain metrics. It's really cool to just see. And they go into a bunch of detail on all the different, I think, metrics and KPIs and stuff like that. Again, that's on-chain around holders, hourly NFT sales, and all this kind of really intricate data. So yeah, again, we have awesome analysts in this chain that continuing the show support and love. So much love to Christina and Victor specifically for the Pixel Pirates dashboards, and they're pinned at the top now. So if you're curious on anything after, jump on in. And mint yourself a dang pixel pirate. I'm just saying. Now that'll be the last time I say that, probably on this space. Not financial advice.
You beat me to it. So
uh,
fair play. I was gonna use the exact language you used, but probably better you said it.
oh my gosh. Yeah, I won't say
So
it
talking
anymore though,
about
but yeah.
amazing analysts, can we transition to some of the amazing builders and amazing BD that we have working for the chain itself, and some of the announcements that came out in the last week before we get to the meme and NFT stuff?
Oh yeah, let's jump in. I'm super hyped for what we're about to jump. What we're about to talk to. Yep, let's do it.
Oh, you mean the Franklin Templeton?
Oh, what?
Did that happen? RWA is
Oh,
coming to Aptos.
official? Yes. RWA is coming to Aptos. Insane. I mean, yeah, incredible. Huge news. And
Let me find the tweet.
yeah, I'm also gonna grab it as well if you want.
Oh, if you got it, I'm pretty sure it's in the chat, so you can just grab it.
Yep. Yep. Um,
Yeah, that's huge. What is it? The fund's called Benji, and bringing like $20 million of RWA assets on chain through the
yep.
Aptos Ascend.
Oh, here it is. I found it. Sorry. I was definitely looking at something different. Okay. Boom. Pin to the top. Pretty huge. Pretty huge.
I think just affirms everything we've been talking about in spaces for the last year. Just how Aptos is focused on bringing institutional money into Web3.
100%. Yeah. I mean, it's these kind of things take time, right? So it's probably not the easiest thing. You just walk up and wake up and just kind of deploy something like this or have a partnership like this. It's probably months of effort to say the least, and um, pretty awesome to see it to come to light. Really excited.
Dude, you could see how excited Mo is talking about it, and if Mo's that excited about it, I'm excited.
Definitely excited for sure. All right. The other thing I mean, do we want to mention just, I don't know, hash palette or how are we feeling about that?
Oh, you mean acquiring Pallet Chain? Or Hash
Yeah.
Palette, the company behind Pallet Chain?
Should we mention that? I don't know.
I mean, I guess so. It's like one of the main used blockchains in Japan.
Okay. Yeah, let's talk about that then.
I mean, it's not a bad way to break into a market you want to bust into.
And how many users again? Like what's the reach or the user base where this is going to potentially just be used?
Oh
Again,
shoot!
what is it? I think it's like uh 20. It's the largest event held in Japan,
Oh
correct?
wait, hold on. You're talking about the World Expo, aren't you?
I think I am. Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the event.
That's the event.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that too.
Okay. Okay. Let's talk about that too.
Oh, yeah. So I didn't realize that when they said Expo Japan, that was the World Expo that they were talking about. I'm like, oh yeah, no, that is a big fucking deal. So this event happens once every 5 years. It moves to different locations. It's kind of on the same scale of the Olympics. It goes on for 6 months. It's in Japan next year, and Aptos is the sole and official blockchain partner of that event.
Oh my gosh.
And yeah, I think you're in the neighborhood. It's like something like 20 million people on average are expected to roll through that.
Isn't it also cashless, if I recall, as well, or something along those lines? And that
Oh
means
yeah,
Aptos is
if
going to
you go to their
be,
website, that's the big take. Like it's all over the place. That is cashless.
you know, yeah, that's absolutely insane. Um, and that just means again, Aptos is going to be powering all of those transactions during that event, which is again, I don't know, it's kind of insane, kind of insane. Um, yeah, wild to say the least. So I don't know. be really curious on how the community's vibing about that. There's a lot of engagement. A lot of people seem to be excited as well about this. And welcome to the Japan market. That's like super exciting.
My takeaway is, I guess we're having a party in Japan next year.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Yo,
I
someone
think
get Ahmed from Kid Labs. Let's get cooking.
I think we're potentially going to be meeting it all up in the. I think we're potentially going with AE, potentially Japan, maybe? Question mark? I don't know.
Why not?
Why not? Oh man.
YOLO.
Okay, that's exciting. Huge news. Just incredible news going on right now with just those two alone. I mean, I don't know. The tides are turning, to say the least, with these kind of announcements.
Dude, and like low key, I'd love to see it. And it's awesome to see Aptos being rewarded the same way we get excited when we see people in the community being successful who have been around and have earned that success. I feel the same way with Aptos getting these huge wins in the APAC region because they really have put a lot of time and effort into building in that area. And now we're just starting to see the W stack up over there. And don't kid yourselves, if you're not in the APAC, you are 100% going to see and feel the benefit of all that onboarding.
100%. 100%. Let's keep growing. Let's keep growing. Okay. Where do we transition to from here?
Yo, can you throw Ambitious an invite for me?
Yes, I can.
Thank you.
Boom, done. Ambitious
I found the
invited.
number of devices that is too many to have and try and be functional in a space, and it is three. Three is too many devices to try and navigate.
Ambitious has been added as a speaker. Let's go.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Welcome. Who do we
How
got
are
behind the
ya?
mic?
What's going on? It's Spencer.
Yo, what
Spencer.
is up, Spencer?
How are you guys?
Oh, I I don't want to sound too happy, but I'm really fucking happy, bro. Like
Good.
I've just been in a fucking great mood the last 2 weeks.
I think
Doing
that's an awesome,
fantastic.
dude. Keep it up. Let's keep this momentum going. Like hearing you guys speak and having the conversations that we're having with the team at Aptos, it just you can feel the momentum shift. And that's super exciting. So it's rad to hear that you guys are feeling it too and seeing it on different sides of this that we're not seeing, that we're just not paying attention to the same way you guys are. So yeah, it's super rad that everyone's feeling this crazy momentum.
That is why we're here. We're here to bring that momentum, share the data, and bring everyone up to speed if you're not paying attention.
I
So
love it.
let's go.
I love it, dude. I love it. Yeah, hopefully we can be a part of getting that momentum going even further. I mean, to give you guys an sort of inside track update, NFTs are all done. All the gameplay is done. We have a couple things with the Aptos back end integration. We just have to finalize the minting site, and then we're good. We're ready to get the game and the NFT Battle Pass collection out. So everyone's super
Oh,
psyched about it. Avery sent us some notes about it, just how psyched they are. Yeah, it's rad. We're totally stoked, and we're kind of looking at one of the things I wanted to talk to you guys about. And sorry, I should be giving you guys information and not asking for things, but I wanted to just engage you guys of almost crowdsource, where and when do you guys think or want us to launch this? Because we're hearing a bunch of different things from different sides. Obviously some people have their own interests, and they're oh, you gotta, you definitely gotta launch it in APAC. No, you gotta launch it in Nigeria first, or let's do India blockchain week. No, let's do Taipei blockchain week. I don't know, but putting it out to the crowd, what would you guys want to see? What would you guys be stoked on?
before we jump in answering that, I know Sneezy's biting. He wants to answer so quickly.
I
I
do, but I know exactly where you're going because that's what I wanted to do at the beginning too.
All right, sorry, I jumped
Spencer,
ahead. Go ahead.
Spencer, before we jump into the Q&A, the reverse Q&A,
Yeah.
maybe you can give everyone that's first time listening and hearing about Ambitious Dirt a little about what the project is, who you are and a little bit about the team. And let's jump into that.
Yeah, that's my bad. Sorry, I got a little too excited. All this fucking optimism here is like,
Bro,
it's
the
hard
hype
not
is
to.
real.
The hype is real, dude. It's
The
hard
hype
not
is
to get
real.
caught up
Yo,
on that wave.
I just want to say, for anybody who hasn't heard Ambitious Dirt, they've been on our spaces a couple times. We've watched them kind of grow the community and work through these ideas. So I'm really excited. Floor is yours, Spencer.
I
But
appreciate that,
lucky
dude.
for everybody to hear this.
Yeah. So I'll give you guys a quick background. Sorry if I sound like a broken record for people who've heard me go through this before, but Ambitious Dirt is a project started by our company called Play Hybrid. We are a gaming and visual effects and animation shop, founded by two former heads of character animation at DreamWorks. So think of, like, the guys that made Kung Fu Panda and Trolls and Shrek and all those movies. They're the dudes that founded the company. Our CEO Dominic, who many of you I think might have met in Singapore, he was also the head of global studios for Ubisoft, so got like a sick gaming background as well. So my background, lots of creative agency work, like made some ads that you'll probably have seen, did some Super Bowl ads, and then I was creative director of Instagram. So I come from a Web 2 world, and all of us kind of do, but we're with so many friends at Aptos and sort of so many friends in the ecosystem, and everyone was like, "Yeah, like you guys are amazing at creating this like super high end content. Like that's kind of what our spaces are missing. Would you ever consider like an NFT collection, like some IP, putting one of your games, like building a Web3 sort of back end, like going on the Aptos chain, like for the back end, live ops for the game?" We were like, yeah, I mean, as soon as we started meeting people in the space and seeing how cool people were and how helpful everyone was, and then, meeting folks over at Aptos, like, yeah, Avery and I were at Meta at the same time and have like a ton of mutual friends. And yeah, so that's us and the game. So we have a collection of, there's 10,000 NFTs. We don't really know if we're going to drop all of them at the same time, but those NFTs are different characters, and they'll act as kind of like battle passes within the game to allow you to progress faster or to get special powers. And cool part about it is if you're done with the game or you're not into it anymore, those can be traded on an open market and they retain that. So you're like, oh, hey, Sneezy, I'm going to sell you my Ambitious Dirt character because I'm already at level 190, and like you want to get through the game quick and have those special powers, so dude, buy it. So it's kind of like a new take and something that hasn't happened on the Aptos chain before. And then the game is like this super cool like 3D color match game. So think uh, if like Candy Crush League of Legends met a peyote trip and someone gave them sponges to clean up mess, then you'd have Ambitious Dirt. So it's super cool. It's super 3D. It's really different. Got good music in it too. Custom soundtrack, custom artwork. Yeah, it's rad. So we're like ready to go, and we're just trying to figure out, building that community, because again, like we didn't really come from the Web3 space, so that's kind of been a challenge. I'll tell you guys a funny story. Well, it's fucking mortifying. I'm embarrassed by it, but it's funny to other people. When I was on the Aptos Africa Twitter Spaces last week on Friday, those dudes are rad. It sounds like they have a super cool community there. Like,
They are some of the best speakers in
yes,
the Aptos community, dude.
they're
Like
so
some of the
cool.
best hosts
Yep.
in all of Aptos are in the Aptos Africa community.
Listen, I'm just saying they sent me a list of 25 questions to answer. I didn't get shit from Sneezy. So I'm just putting that out there. I don't know if
No,
it's
it's
timing.
because, dude, that's intentional. I don't want you to pre-plan your shit. I just want to talk to you. I get more alpha out of you that
I
way.
know, I'm just busting his balls. Um, Dude, but so I was telling them this story on the Twitter Spaces that like we were so new to this world that like we got our Discord server, like everyone was on it. Like Aptos is like, yo, go follow these guys. They're doing something cool stuff. It's gonna be a surprise. Everyone started like GM like first day, and I'm like, oh, this is awesome. I'm like, good morning, hi, how is everyone? And then like instantaneously my phone blew up and it was like dudes from Aptos being like, no one says good morning. Don't do that shit. Just say GM. You look like a narc. I was like, oh man. I like day one totally blew it. So
That's amazing.
that's been
Don't do that.
yeah, they're like, dude, do not do that. I think I saved the text message because I was gonna try to mint that text message as an NFT. But yeah, so it was like, it's been a kind of a crazy whirlwind of trying to figure stuff out, but like luckily everyone has been super cool and super engaged with us and just like really pushing us organically, which is super interesting because like, not to call anyone out, like, I won't even talk about others like on the Aptos chain, but we're looking at some other projects on like other chains and stuff just to sort of see how people operate. And we're like, oh man, they've got like 70,000 followers on Twitter, and there's like 100,000 their Twitter
And your
Discord server.
posts are getting more engagement than
Yes,
theirs.
and then their engagement level is
Yes,
like,
they
you
are.
got 2 likes. Like what the heck? Like I don't know that these are bots, but I bet a good
Fairly
bit.
certain there's
Yeah,
not 100,000 people paying attention to this.
exactly. So I think we're doing things the right way, and I think like doing things the right way matters to people in this community. Like they can see through bullshit.
100%.
You know what?
100%.
And I like that because that's real. Like I don't. I would want people to call us out on our bullshit if we were full of shit, and I think we're doing things the right way. So yeah, that's why we're always psyched to just like talk to people or come onto a Twitter space thing or like meet up in person or like we went to Seoul and Singapore. We're trying to figure out like where should we head to next to just try to like keep engaging with the community. Because yeah, just to build that like kind of grassroots like real community.
That is
100%,
amazing.
dude.
Yeah, grassroots, ground up. It's 100%. We're on chain, right? So it's you can kind of see a little bit more, right? What's going on?
Exactly. Yeah, and it's like we're kind of all in it together in a way. It's like that rising tide lifts all ships saying. It's like one person's success on the Aptos chain only makes everyone more successful on the Aptos chain. So kind of
Bro,
puts us
dude,
all in the boat together.
like I'm not a big gamer personally. I cannot tell you how excited I am for us to be getting a game builder of your guys' caliber coming and building and dropping your game on Aptos.
Oh, dude, that's
Because
awesome.
even though I'm not the biggest gamer,
Me neither.
you guys are gonna fucking crush it, and that's gonna be awesome for everybody, regardless of whether or not you're playing the game every day.
Oh, thanks, dude. That's awesome. Yeah, that's cool to hear. And yeah,
I
yeah.
am a gamer,
But you
and
got
I am very,
NFTs.
very excited.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but you got NFTs, so let's talk.
Yeah. We're gonna. You guys are all getting some spots. Believe me.
So I'm very excited. The art looks super cool. I was in Korea and I got to mint one of the NFTs that you guys had.
Yeah.
Um, can you tell us a little bit about that story? Because I think that's hella funny. I ran into I ran into Dave the next day. He's like, "Bro, guess how many minted?" I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah.
"I don't know, like
It was crazy.
2,000." He's like,
6 or something like that. It was nuts. And that started as like I thought I was just like sitting in my office one day and I was like, I did this. You guys know like Jeremy and Alix from Aptos, right? They're on the team. Like Jeremy does like client success, Alix does like events. Um, they were like, hey, like we want you to come to Aptos Seoul, but you should put together like a proposal of kind of like what you want your booth to look like. And I was like, dude, like that's right up my alley. Like I'll knock something out of the park. So I did this crazy proposal that was like a 10-foot tall, ambitious dirt character dressed in traditional Korean dress that like greeted people. And then like, 4 days later, they wrote me back. They're like, dude, no, like the booth is like this tiny booth. We were thinking like, do you need an iPad? I was like, no, I need a 10-foot inflatable castle, and I need this like life-size ambitious dirt. But they were like, listen, we cannot do that, but the art is cool. And then I was just like, hey, what if we make like a special kind of like celebration of Aptos Soul ambitious dirt, like one-off NFT of like a male and female character in traditional Korean clothing that's only available to mint at the event. And they were super into it. Yeah, and it looked beautiful. Like the art was super rad. People were really into it. I think something like 6,000 got minted or something crazy.
It was something insane.
Yeah.
The QR code got out, but people just loved it.
Yeah, dude. It was it was way better than we could have expected. And, you know, yeah, it was crazy. I was like, oh, this is awesome. And we like printed out some little like trading cards that you could scan like a QR code on that would take you to the minting site that you could mint right directly into your Petrol wallet. So yeah, it was pretty good. It was like super, super good. And those are the types of things we want to do, especially when we think about launch, where like we want to do things differently. Like what is some like outside the box stuff that like you people are not seeing in this space, because that's where we want to be. Um, so yeah, that's kind of like where we're at now, is like, let's start thinking about how we're going to get this out, like when we're going to get it out, and then like what we're going to do to really make a big splash.
I don't know what your timeline is, but there's some cool events coming up.
Yeah, like any ideas you have. I mean, we were thinking December, so that's like pretty soon.
Pretty soon. That's
Yeah,
amazing.
Impending. I love it.
yeah. So hopefully a nice like holiday present for everyone.
Dude, that's the perfect time too, because you're
Yeah,
catching a lot
no,
of people that are gonna have
dude,
time on
people
their
are
hands
gonna have their kids
potentially.
playing that shit over Christmas
That
break.
that's what I'm saying, dude. So much, there's like a lot more free time,
Yeah,
people, and available options to mess around and find out. Or some
exactly.
would say to fuck around and find out.
Exactly. Yeah, so that's where we're at. Yeah, so December, let's do it. Let's find something and make it happen.
I gotta ask. I mean, like when the NFT is launched, I mean, like, are you guys? Did you announce it on like is the game coming like right after, before? Like, is there gonna be like test or play test? Like, how are you guys taking the approach of the game side? I guess where, and obviously this is me. Like, this is where my
I was just gonna say that's Atreyu asking for a call to action so that he can go get beta test.
Yes, one you can like, yes, hit me up. We can get you a beta test. I think the plan is like NFTs come first because they have like a utility within the game if you want it to. You don't have to. Like the game will be on the App Store, so like if you want to just play it, without it, like that's fine. But the NFT will have a utility within the game. So that'll come first, and then the game I think is like it's out, but it's like a soft launch in probably like we only kind of push it in a couple markets or like one specific launch market to kind of start getting some data and like feedback of like how things are going. So less of a beta and more of like a soft launch, because we already know it works. Like we already know the functionality is there, and the live ops are plugged in and the build is sound. Like, so that part we're not worried about. It's more just like the Aptos backend integration, the feedback of the game, like how people are engaging, like with live ops, like running through Unity, you're able to sort of see where people are having trouble. So if like we're seeing like everyone is stopping to play at level 25, we can actually go in and be like, yo, 25, like whichever asshole on this team made 25 so hard, like you got to clean this up because they're not going past it. Um,
that's actually something. I think, I don't know. Did you mention that you were gonna be going to the Play Stores at all? That is exciting as all heck, dude.
Yeah, yeah, Play Store and App Store.
Bro,
Oh
I
my
almost I
gosh.
almost cut him off and was like, "Whoa, hold on,
Sorry,
I
dude.
know, right? He's just
we haven't mentioned that yet. That's some alpha."
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
casually speaking about it.
Yeah, and I think we're talking to some folks that I don't know if this is news. I don't know if this isn't out, but I'll just say it anyway because we're all friends. You guys know like Amazon is kind of building their own gaming platform launcher. Like it's interesting. I haven't completely figured it out yet, but it looks like they're building like a Web3 gaming platform launch as well, which we may be engaging with a little bit. So yeah, there's some news too. So I think we're gonna try to just be as many places as we can, but always with that Aptos like back end that that's our rock because of the tech and the speed. It's like you can't do certain things on other chains, but that you can on Aptos.
I was gonna ask a nerdy question a little bit. How much of the game is going to be on chain? Like you're talking about the back end integration.
Yep.
What kind of
Like
Aptos integration are we gonna have in the game?
yeah, in-app transactions. So those are all covered with Aptos, back end. The obviously the initial NFT, the in-game, and then the integration of the characters, and then potentially an actual in-game marketplace running. Like, so you'd be able to have a marketplace in the game of other NFTs as well, but that's probably not going to be in that soft launch. That's probably a little down the road of like how we can incorporate other characters. So say you wanted like, theoretically, we're not doing this, but we could, if, say you wanted to get like a Clanosaur into the Ambitious Dirt game. Like theoretically, we have built something that would allow that.
Yo, let's go.
That's freaking exciting. And the fact that you're already thinking of like, okay, well, we got this, but there's maybe next tiers of like more further integrations to go that are exciting and interesting that could be like fun for the players in some way, right?
Yeah.
That's super cool.
And also like the initial NFT sort of like, yes, it's a battle pass in the game, but people who buy the first drop are also kind of in the family now, so it kind of gets you like exclusive and first access to all future releases. And we have 2 other games slated with Aptos integration. So like no direct timeline on those yet, but like next year, mid to end of next year, there's going to be another game. So yeah, there's a lot of utility as well as just beautiful art, which is kind of cool to combine those two.
Dang, that is super exciting to hear that there's even more games coming up. Holy cow.
Yeah,
Yo,
yeah,
Let's go.
It's good for us. It's good for Aptos. It's good for like everyone in the community. So we're stoked on it.
yo, that is what's up. That
You
is what's
know,
up. Yo, I wanna throw to EP if he's there and ask him how much trouble we just got Spencer in.
A lot. Zach, are you here?
Yeah, yeah. He said a lot, but it's fine.
Zach's like, dude, you got to shut your mouth, man.
Yeah,
Like,
you were flowing. It's all good. But yeah, we
I,
got a lot of stuff in the pipeline.
It's like that's like
if
Spencer
you
talks his
guys
faces
don't
so he
know,
gets in trouble.
I get in trouble all the time. Like, if you guys don't know, Zach is our director of social media who just like kills it all the time. If you guys have been lucky enough to meet and hang out with him, he's just an awesome dude.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, he's just such an important part of the team that's building this. So, yeah, huge shout out to Zach and everything he's doing, and y'all should reach out to him too because we'd love to get you involved.
Yeah, appreciate it. Definitely reach out. Community feedback is everything. So let me know if you have any ideas, thoughts, questions. I'll be on the account or in Discord. You can just at me at EP.
Yo, that's what's up.
Yep.
Did you want to give a brief introduction of yourself?
Me? Oh,
Yeah, the floor is yours, bro.
I'm just the social media guy at the account. I mean, I've done social media marketing for like 8 years. I've also done tech, so like cybersecurity, worked for Google, and now I'm in Web3. And that's pretty much it.
Yo, that's dope.
Yeah.
that's what's up. Let's go.
Yeah.
Stoked to have you up here, Zach.
Definitely.
Yo, and I have been lucky enough to meet Zach, and I will double down on what Spencer was saying.
You guys are too nice.
Don't worry, Zach. We'll talk some shit later.
Love to know that.
I love this. This is great. I gotta ask another Web3 question, Spencer. Are the NFTs that we mint or battle passes? It sounds like correct. Not like I'm not gonna be able to expect my NFT to be in the game, or
No, your
is that
NFT is a playable character in the game.
bro? What?
Yeah, dude.
You're leading first with the battle pass.
I'm telling you, I told you guys it's something different. We're really trying to push the envelope here.
Yo,
Oh my
dude, this
gosh.
is how we always talk about gaming and like what we need for a Web3 game to be successful is to have top tier game developer come in and build on Web3. Merry Christmas, motherfuckers.
literally Merry Christmas from what we just discussed before. December literally might hit the nail on the head with that statement, Sneezy.
Nice.
Holy shit. This is crazy. Man, I love it.
Yeah, so help us out, dude. Like, let us know what we can do. Like, reach out, tell your friends. Like, let's help build up that community on Twitter and Discord, and help us think of some launch stuff, like what you guys would want to see or where you would want it to be, and any cool events coming up that you're like, you should be at this. We would love to be there.
The next one I am excited about possibly going to is ETH Denver, but that's too far away. I think that's in February.
I might be going to that.
Hell yeah! Oh, bro, let's get the
Oh
gang. Let's
boy.
get the gang together.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Slowly convincing me that I want to go. What the heck?
Bro, dude, After Dark has to be there. Who's gonna do the interviews if we're not there?
Okay, you convinced me.
That was about as easy as I thought it was gonna be.
Oh my gosh. Well, I mean, Spencer, floor's back to you. I mean, it sounds like you got so much. You got, well, Zach, of course, as well, right? Like, sorry, I'm like, you know, any other big takeaways or things that we want? It sounds like the action items right now are, the call to actions, I should say, are for get involved, get engaged. If you're into gaming, support Ambitious Dirt, jump in their Discord. Um, we'll throw in your handle in the show notes and everything as well, so that they can find you and get involved. And any other call to actions that I'm kind of missing here, or anything else you kind of want to jump into? Because I mean, you just went through a series of fire to the point where you're in trouble. And
I
I mean,
know. I
the
couldn't
amount of
hold it
questions
in.
I'm going to hold back a little bit right now.
I couldn't
But
hold it in. It's like, you got to get it out, dude. No, I think, I always, every time I talk to you, like, especially you guys, like this community, I don't know. I always just kind of just say thank you, because like we would not be even where we are today without the community, and specifically you guys. So just like sincere thank you for all the help and stuff, and just humbly ask to just continue, like, talk it up and try to get folks over to our Twitter and Discord, or X and Discord, and and then just like don't hesitate to reach out, send us some notes and be like, have you guys thought about this, or check this out, like, have you talked to this person, or it would be cool to do a collab with them. Like, we're super open and love that kind of stuff, so shoot it over our way, and yeah, just thank you.
Yo, dude, thank you guys. Thank you for
yeah,
choosing
what?
Aptos, and thank you for
Seriously.
coming and hanging out with us all the time.
Of course, dude, this is awesome.
Yo,
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, as I would love to talk to you guys about some type of collabs with the Pirates and stuff like that. I mean, I have so much respect for what you guys are building, and I mean, we're I think I tend to agree just a little bit with the rising tide lifts all ships, like quite literally. And so, man, would I love to see how we can help push you guys and bring more gaming to Aptos in general. Super exciting.
Dude, let's get a pirate in the game.
Let's go.
Yarr!
Yeah.
No, but yeah, for sure, dude. Like, anytime you guys want to chat, or shoot us some notes, like, hit us up, and let's any ideas, let's just work together.
Let's go, man. Gaming on Aptos is surging. We have so much to look forward to, those that are into it and into gaming. Let's freaking go. Super exciting.
Yo, I'm gonna do a quick call to action for the audience. I pinned the Ambitious Dirt's Discord to the top. Get in there. Check it out. You guys aren't gonna want to miss this one.
That's awesome. Thank you.
Heck yeah.
Dude. So December.
December.
Dude, his fucking quarter is gonna be mind melting.
The fact this is how we started Q4 and this is the way we're potentially going to wrap up Q4, like, man, I don't know, Sneezy. Bullish? It's
Dude,
gonna be
I transcended bullish a couple weeks ago. I didn't even know what I am anymore. Pretty sure if you cut me open, I'd bleed Aptos.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, that it sounds like you just came up with a launch event.
What's that?
We just cut Sneezy open and see if he bleeds Aptos and sell
Oh.
tickets, and then yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna need so many tissues for all that blood.
I mean, we're trying to do something different.
Oh god. Oh, you know what though? You guys are like crazy good animators and shit. You could probably do something like on a video where that look cool.
Yeah, that's what we're thinking. Something just totally crazy.
Okay, I thought you were actually gonna be cutting me open. I'm like,
No, we're not
I
gonna
don't think I'd actually bleed Aptos. I was just talking shit.
I know, dude.
Oh my gosh. This is what we have. We have real-time meetings on After Dark.
I love it.
This is amazing.
Yo, should we should definitely hit another NFA before I start bringing up the Degens.
Let's definitely do that for sure. And if you know, let's just start with the liking and subscribe, the liking and retweeting of the space. Throw in the comments, the GMs, show some love and support. Everything and anything you hear in the space is not financial advice. Just to repeat it 1,000 times over here. We're just a bunch of people hanging out, talking about awesome things that we're all passionate about and interested in, with cool and exciting people that are also building on the Aptos blockchain. Literally nothing you hear here is financial advice on episode 31 of Aptos After Dark.
No, that is right. And if this is your first time tuning in, welcome to Aptos After Dark, uh, hosted by myself, Sneezy, and Atreyu. What you're going to find here every week is a bunch of people hanging out, talking about all things being built on Aptos. We usually do some recaps, metrics, and all major events, and then sit down with some pretty cool people. But now that Atreyu has done the not financial advice, we're going to return to a little segment that we used to do a couple months ago that we deviated from. We're back to Sneezy's meme Degen corner. Let's fucking go. We got to get Rue up here. We got to get Stone Panda up here. We got to get Wenrug up here.
Let it begin.
We got to talk about this past week.
Let it begin. Invites going out to those that do want to come up and chat. This is the segment that we have temporary paused. The past week, it's got to be back.
Yeah, after last week, we're back to Degen meme corner. So I don't know if you. I got to see if I can find any numbers on this stuff, but Gwei ripping, Donk ripping, Aptos ripping. Uh, yeah, all the OG memes ripping. We saw Modang, the Mo inspired Moodang, launch Bond and hit over a 500K market cap last week. We saw a bunch of pump tokens graduate, which at a rate I don't think we've seen since that platform went live, including Poptos, Tissue, Beard. Uh, there was a token, a community takeover token on the weekend. The small PP club is now a trending meme. Community takeover, very fun, but no BDE. You gotta have a small PP to hang out in there. Everybody seems to love that one. I don't know why.
That was
Um,
yep. We got Rue up here. We got Rogue Pecker trying to jump in. We got invites out to Panda. I'm trying to accept Rogue Pecker. I can't. Doesn't seem like he's jumping up right now. Maybe I gotta reject him and try again. Let's try that. Let's try that. Yeah. Man,
let's
what
go.
what
I
a
wonder,
wild past week.
dude. The only question I have is if Beard Token's gonna join us in the space tonight.
When Beard. Oh my gosh. Please, Beard Token, please join us.
I see a person down there. I wonder if he's going to be able to get the main account in. Yo, what's up, bro? Oh, you're not Rue, but hey, Pecker.
Oh shit, I thought you said broke. My bad. Yeah, what
Hello,
up, Rue?
Rue. Hey, Pecker. Hi, Rue.
What's up, Pecker?
Thank you.
What was your highlight from the meme scene this past, we'll say, week and a half?
Bro, I didn't have sleep like last weekend. So
What happened?
there's this group of people, there's this group of acoustic people who kept me up. Well, yeah, it's been fun. I'm I'm down bad, but it's fun.
How many? Tell us a little bit more why you why you were
Yeah,
kept up all.
what kept you up so late?
Ah, shit. Charts.
Were you getting some DMs?
There was no space.
Yeah, but that nobody there was no space. You can't find a single trace of. Nothing happened over the weekend, bro.
No, honestly,
No space, no
that
recording,
is
no
possibly
nothing.
the best space to have ever happened on X and not be recorded.
Bro, I was telling people, yeah. So I was talking to my girlfriend like the following morning, and I told her I hopped into the space thinking I would just go for an hour because I had a pretty long day, and like, hell, 7 hours later, like, damn, it's still going. So I fell asleep in between. I think it was after the fourth hour. I was like, fuck this, I'm gonna go to bed. And then like 2 hours, 2 hours later, I came back and still I'm like, what the hell's going on here?
Yeah, that was crazy. So there was a meeting of the small PP club, and we were joking around and said, I bet you somebody will launch that token by, or someone said it. Someone's going to launch that token by the end of this space, and someone did, and then they rugged the money from it, and then everybody just started getting it, and then Shamrock made an NFT that is still live on Wapple, and it's actually it's the PFP that Pecker's wearing right now, sans the hand. Um, yeah,
I
it
mean,
took
it
off.
was it was wild.
It bonded in an hour, live in the space, just hanging out, and it, yeah, it's a lot of fun.
That was
Bro,
wild too. I mean, the PFP sales immediately like went to like verifying on deck screener. It was like a total CTO situation where I
Live in a
mean,
space.
live in a space, we were just chatting away, and I mean, no one owned it, right? Like it was just the person that originally created it left, basically. And I mean, there's a lot of funny screenshots of that person being kind of confused throughout the rest of the day as things started to happen there. And yeah, it was fun to just watch and just see what was going on there.
There was over 1,100 people that rolled through that space on Sunday.
No trace of it, but there's
No,
there's a
no
screenshot.
trace. No trace. There's a couple screenshots. People trying to catch people talking in the small PP club.
bro, the founder's still around, bro. I think he's trying
Oh
to
yeah,
like
well yeah, he came he came back after he pulled all his money from the token and probably went, "What the fuck did I do?"
we turned him into a believer, bro. He's been making memes now and stuff. So
Oh hell yeah,
yeah.
dude, it's
That's
awesome.
amazing.
Now he's a part of the small PP club. And like dude, it's a CTO. There's nobody in charge. Like it's just I don't know. That's a fun one.
It was an 8 hour space too, as Piker was saying. He went like you went to sleep and then came back, and it was still going
Yeah.
on.
It was
I
great.
wasn't expecting
We
that.
were joined by Beard Token.
Yeah, where is Beer Token?
Where
Oh,
is Beard
yeah.
Token?
Oh,
Can
no,
we talk
he
like
kind of did.
that space? That space should have been recorded. I think 2 projects bonded the curve during that space.
Oh, we got the representative from Beer Token up here now.
2 projects.
What's up, guys? How's it going?
How's it going, Nate Person? How you doing?
Not too bad. Yeah, I'm at work. So, and my buddy had something he was doing tonight. He was busy doing some kind of speech or something. So he'll be in talk about it Tuesday, and then he'll be in the Wednesday space and the Thursday space, and for sure probably Saturday morning, and definitely the Sunday space. So keep your eyes peeled.
Oh
Let's
man,
go.
anticipation's killing me. Beer Token.
Yeah, he's a busy guy. We got a website we got going now pretty soon. I just gotta finish a couple things on it. I don't have a website going. I'm gonna try to do deck screener tonight. Maybe when I get home from work, if Sneezy's available to help walk me through it. And then after that, it should be good. Got a couple of cool community members that are taking some action in it. So it's gonna be awesome, man. We're gonna get ready and prepare for No Shave November.
Oh, let's go.
Yo, first off, congrats to Beer Token for graduating, and to what Sneezy was saying over the course of that day. I was expecting 2 tokens to graduate, but PP wasn't one of them. The other one I'm waiting on is still on, like, yeah, they're still trying to go get like the bonding curve off.
Yes. That is true.
It was definitely a fun space. Probably one of the most fun spaces. I was just not on a listener's box, but Beer Token. His name is Ronald Grump.
Oh my God. Ronald Grump.
Well, to be more specific,
I don't know, man.
Ronald B. The B stands for beard.
Sounds like big PP energy.
Oh, that's definitely some little PP energy.
Oh yeah, sure. It's an innie. That's what he keeps saying.
Dude, well, we also,
We gotta talk about the okay, so Modang. I gotta pin some Modang memes to the top because it's funny as shit. They kill it with the memes, and Oli, the artist behind it, is one of my favorite artists. Let me find some Modang.
Yo, why
But
is
yeah,
Rue not
also
talking?
like the other thing too is like all these tokens are graduating off of Pump, like Gwei is ripping, Donk is ripping, Aptos is ripping. Just good times.
dude, it's meme season basically. I mean, there's a lot of memes that are ripping, and it's really interesting to see the amount of movement happening and people being engaged, and how many different people I guess are getting involved, right? Like it was really interesting on that Sunday to see so many different, I don't know, people from different chains crossing through that space as like, again, as an observer, really. Like we're just witnessing and watching the different people that want to get involved. And it's interesting to see those that are interested in the meme coins versus NFTs versus like all the different verticals, gaming, like DeFi, like there's just so many different ways. But like that moment really showed to me quickly the appetite for memes, but also how easy it is to onboard on the Aptos with people that like have never even heard Aptos, but then like somehow became aware of this and then onboarded in the Aptos through that experience right there. So it was, again, really, I don't know, cool. Little PP energy for sure.
Yeah, yes, that's the energy. You just love to see it. It's contagious. It really is contagious. And the other thing too is like I know that we're talking about memes, but there are a lot of really good people behind a lot of the memes that are on the up and up right now.
Dude, and I think that plays a big part, right?
You know, low key, that's one thing, and it's talked about constantly. Is like Aptos, even as a community, like even when we degen, our degenning is not like degen. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's educated investors or educated degens, I should say. Like they still, people don't just ape into anything and everything. Like they still want to know who's behind it. They want to know that the person's going to be there. So
Yeah.
I think it's optimistic for meme season if the community is going to keep that energy and keep holding the projects that are going to be successful memes to a standard.
Dude, absolutely, absolutely. And speaking of amazing people that are up here hanging out with us, with founders and people building behind the meme, I don't know. Maybe we throw it over to Rue and the awesome project that they got going on, as again awesome individuals behind the project. What's going on, Rue?
Hey, thanks for the shout out. I appreciate it.
Yo, always, bro. Dude, you've been here for a while. This is nowhere near your first time being on After Dark.
No, no, I was just looking at our just going through our chart shit the other day, and I'm like, holy fuck, we're almost 7 months in. It's wild.
Yeah,
That is
that is crazy.
Dude, that is awesome though, how fast that has flown by. Because I definitely remember the early days of you guys jumping in, and again, as Sneezy said, it's not your first time on here. And wow, 7 months?
Oh,
What?
and I think we kind of took, I don't want to say a little bit of a back seat, but we took like a step back. When Aptos was kind of like, sitting in that like $5 range, and things were kind of stagnant, and it's not like we weren't a presence. We just wanted to, feel things out first. We didn't want to like, overshoot and promise everything, and then next thing something happens. But now with the way Aptos is moving, and like you guys have stated, like throughout all of this fucking Aptos and everything, and their platform and all the tokens that have sent like crazy, there's definitely tons of room in this space for multiple memes to succeed. And it's definitely validating to people who have meme based projects already, who aren't just launching on a degen platform, that want to do a little more. It's validating for us because we know the community's there and they're willing to push. You just have to push all the right buttons and put yourself in the right spot, and that's what we're going for right now. So we're trying to make ourselves more prevalent. We dipped down to like 15K, and our all-time high was, I think, 800,000. But not, over the last few days we made it back up to almost 60. Just because we like created, I wouldn't say created, but we took everything from the buy bots, and then we made our own manual buy bots. So we were pulling all of the buys and taking all the links and making our own manual buy bot, and then just shilling everything over to apt. And from that, we again went back from 15K and hit 60. So we did a 4x just from you know putting in a little bit of extra effort. um and yeah, with the FA standard coming out now, um, and I think everyone knows we're on BAPSwap for our deck, so we're waiting for them to integrate it, and then we're gonna do kind of an overhaul, so to speak. So we're gonna go new logo. We're actually gonna do a new collection of NFTs, which, I hope he's okay with me doxing this, but are being done by Pecker and Serene. We're doing a new fucking
Bullish.
Let's go.
yeah.
Bullish.
We're doing a new collection for them, and then we're gonna. I don't want to say relaunch because relaunch sounds, like we failed. But to be able to adopt the FA standard, we're gonna do a new launch. Obviously, one-to-one token drop, same supply, but we're aiming to drop the NFTs first to be able to showcase all of the hard work that's gone on with these two, and then we'll move from there, and then sky's the limit.
Yo, that's what's up. I absolutely love to hear that you're working with community artists. Let's fucking go.
That is so freaking bullish. Holy cow.
Yeah, and we've also dabbled with a couple ideas outside the realm of what we already have, and I think we're gonna see some crazy action happen. And then we've also We're in talks with our DApp guy as well to make the raffle DApp accessible for everyone. So kind of make it like a
Yo,
raffle
bro,
place
what you?
kind of split. And I know we talked about this a while before Sneezy, and we're like, how do we keep it from the people who are on there to do harm? But at the end of the day, like we'll still have the power to kind of like select and deselect the people that we don't think are in it for the betterment of like the local artists and for the projects and everything, and then we can obviously manually um, remove what we feel to be harmful, but at least people can come on, manually list their NFTs, and then we can just kind of manage it from um, just from a legitimate standpoint and make sure there's some validity to everything that's going on there.
Yo, I got a really good idea. I don't know if you want me to DM you or say it in the space, but I got
Yeah,
I got a fucking good
it's
idea for you. Yo, you need to fucking integrate different memes to bid on NFTs, like so that I could set
mhm.
my auction in tissue or set my auction in beard or set my auction in Gwei. That'd be fucking. That would be cool because
to
you'd
be
add a ton of utility to not just the platform but all the other memes too.
and we'll also like try and integrate different payment methods, right? So instead of being able to just pay an app, like you would be able to pay in tokens, whether that be in Rue token,
Yeah,
in
that's what I'm
Kuwait, and
saying, man. 100%. Like,
yeah.
let me set
So
my auction in whatever token I want would be dope.
That would be actually, yeah, that'd be sick.
So, like, if I'm a supporter of Gwei, I could go onto the platform and auction a Pixel Pirate for Gwei or Rue or Tissue or PP.
yeah, and also like going on our new launch thing, like because our LP is burnt, everyone has to manually send in their tokens, just so we can well they can send in their tokens just so we can manually bleed the LP, and then use it to launch again. And I think we will probably use some of those funds in order to enhance our DApp, and then just so nobody's at a loss when we launch again. We'll burn a percentage. So if I use 20% of the funds, we'll burn 20% of the token. That way, everything is still as it was
Relative,
before.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So we've been there's a million and one things going on right now, but we're just kind of making sure that our back end is built out properly so that when we do move up, we can sustain it because we want to be in the we want to be in the same conversation, the same topic as Gwei and as Aptos and as those bigger guys. And I think we have the allure of a meme, but we're also gonna add some utility to it for sustainability, and
Yo,
that's utility.
let's
That's additional
go.
utility.
Yo, anybody in here who's listening, drop your Oxaddy in the comments.
Dang.
I'm listening.
Yo,
No, but
this is tissue talking, not Sneezy.
yo, no.
Just to be clear, I don't
I
have
just
a
want to
fancy
say,
voice modulator or anything, but this is the token talking. Drop your Addy in the comments,
bro,
bro.
you gotta fix that, man. You're
I've never
confusing
felt
us.
as broke as I did in that moment, having to do two separate voices, the same voice. Like, bro, get a voice modulator, you cheap fuck.
Dude, that was
Bro,
so
just bro, just modulate it on your own.
Bro, I'd do it, but I'm too
Y'all
lazy.
you're confusing us, man. Like I don't know who I'm talking to right now.
Right now, you're talking to the lazy dev.
No, but yo, Trey, I just want to say, the Rue founders, Jack and Joey, they big on League of Legends.
Oh,
When we're on TG, bro, you mentioned League of Legends and them for the at them once, and they're gonna go at it for hours.
you guys, oh man, okay, we're gonna have to take this into the DMs. I feel like we're about to make a little group chat here. I don't know.
Oh God.
Oh God is right. Let's go. Listen, you can have all your fancy meetings and stuff like that, Sneezy, on these calls. I mean, I'm just trying to connect with other gamers, and I just found it sounds like two more. Well, I know Pecker, we already do this.
Oh, bro, dude. I hope you don't have plans tonight because I need to talk to you after this space.
Oh my gosh. I mean, as long
Again,
as
I
it's
just
for
want to remind everybody, thank you for coming to my personal scheduling meeting every Monday, 7:30 to 9:30, where I schedule calls for the rest of the week.
this is not I mean, assuming this group chat doesn't get created before Sneezy, I guess I can guarantee I'll be there. Otherwise,
Yeah,
if it
no, call
does,
me
no
before you
guarantees.
nerd out on League of Legends.
I mean, just saying. Dang. Okay, well, let's go. This is I'm bullish on you guys. I mean, so much. But what you just went through is like kind of next level, right? Like you're thinking about the next layer of like already something that's cool that you guys already built, and further utilities for your guys' token. It's freaking exciting. I mean, just saying that you're working with some of these amazing artists that I mean, dude, I don't think there's enough love that could be shared with both of them. So let's go, dude.
Yeah, we wanted to like our first NFT was kind of just like like a test because we were new to the Aptos space, but we were new to being project devs on the Aptos space. So this was kind of to like put out feelers and give people something to be excited about. But now we kind of like we want to one up it, um, and we want to make sure that we're giving credit where credit's due, and then we can showcase what Aptos really has and take advantage of this amazing NFT space and just kind of give back to people. And we've been trying to figure out what we can do in terms of giving these NFTs and specifically our one of one some sort of utility. Like we don't want to take away from the entire collection, but let me tell you, these one of ones are just so fucking well thought out, well processed, and they're so beautiful that we want to be able to keep them around and just um, give everyone a piece of the pie and just continue the assault on Pecker and Serene and all the other local artists and just show what they can do and what it takes. And like they send us videos of them making them and I'm like, holy fuck, like it's truly an art, and we really want to respect that and showcase them to the best of our abilities and also bring some more to Aptos.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, it's so freaking exciting. Not gonna lie. I can only imagine this being cooked up right now in this art because I mean we see some of the work, the proof of works, you know what I mean, Sneezy?
Oh hell yeah.
Oh man. I also see you pinned a few more things
We're
up here though. Oh, go ahead.
I think we're gonna start, like, we're at the point now where we're about 60% of the way done our one of ones, so we're gonna start sharing them out via X and Telegram, and talk about them more on Spaces, just to really show everyone like what is possible and how amazing these things are.
Oh boy. If that's not a call to action, I don't know what is. Go throw a follow to go throw a follow to Rue at.
I'll toss a tweet with one of them up tonight after the space,
Oh god. Let's go.
maybe two.
Sneezy.
Yo.
You pinned
What's
some more stuff to the top.
Oh, I pinned a bunch of stuff.
You pinned so much stuff.
It's yeah, you know what? It's meme corner, so I'm just pinning all the homie shit. We
Well,
got
you
Mo
want
Gang
to?
up there.
Yeah, I was like, you want to mention any of them, or I know we went through Modang and some of the others as well.
What about Zippo? How do we feel about that?
I feel like there's a lot of confusion around that, a lot of misunderstanding, and a lot of misintent that's being directed at a very good team. If I'm being completely honest, you know what? You know what? This is not financial advice, but I'm just gonna fucking tell you guys how I actually see this. I think that that team, even though it's a meme token, has longer term visions for that meme token. I think that's why you saw them take a 40% allocation. And I think that people are getting smarter on that platform and they got front ran. And people are accusing the team of buying all those tokens and dumping when in fact it was likely people front running it, taking advantage of the fact that that mint had a ton of hype before it launched and dumping on people's faces. And I think there's a lot of hurt and a lot of loss, and people just want to point a finger. I think when people step back, it's all on the fucking blockchain. You can go fucking look at it. It's on the chain. I haven't gone and looked at it. I could be completely wrong right now, but I don't think the people complaining have gone and looked at the chain either.
I think that's like the biggest like catalyst for misinformation is people taking things at face value and then not following up or not knowing how to follow up, and then just making like assumptions and blatantly disregarding like what it takes. And like you said, like they definitely have a longer term vision for it. So I know it was a meme, but like Ziptos has, there's always a method to their madness, and there's always something else happening. So, everything is obviously calculated and not at the expense of the investor, but like with a longer term vision in mind. But like you said, people don't look at the blockchain and they don't understand that.
And
Do
that's the
you, do
thing is,
you,
like, I will dig into it, and if I'm fucking wrong, I'll come into next week's space and say gladly I was absolutely wrong. There was malintent behind it, and they were dumping on people. But I sincerely don't think that's what the investigation is going to find.
DYOR?
So
I
honestly,
mean,
like Trace Move, you can go on and find all the shit that I'm going to look at on Trace Move.
yeah.
At the end of the day, that's the beautiful thing. We are operating on a public ledger. All of the transactions, they're stored on the blockchain. We can use an explorer and go look and see what happened and what wallets. We may not know who's behind those wallets, but it's there. You can dig. You can go through and find it. Anyways,
I
Anyways,
you know,
that's my
Red
take
Bull
on it. I
stuff.
don't think they're. I could be completely wrong, but I honestly, in my heart of hearts, don't think that team was out trying to fucking dump on people's faces. They have like use your fucking head. That team would have so much to lose. It's not worth them making 4,000, 8,000. You know what I mean?
why would
There's
you
no
build?
W there to me. There's no fucking W there to me. I don't understand it. It doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we also got, not to deviate from that conversation. I don't know if we want to go into that rabbit hole right now, Sneezy, or not, but we can. We can.
Probably not a good. Probably not the arena for it.
Yeah, maybe this is a Wednesday conversation if anyone wants to jump into that one, which is also recorded, but slightly different format.
But yeah, you'll be able to see my face.
See the passion behind the conversation. We also got Donk in the pin post here and Rob Ayers. Nah, man.
No. Oh
We can
fuck.
talk all about
Shit.
it in
Bears.
the Tuesday space.
Or Tuesday space, also true. Let's go. Good reminder, Abe. What's going on with Donk, Sneezy? I mean, they got
Crushing it. I think they did like a nice little 4 or 5x over the last week. They've got their trading competition coming, which is what I pinned up top. Uh, honest to God, they're the hardest raiders on Aptos. Like, and it's not even close.
They really are. They take rating to the next level on Aptos. It's great to see. I mean,
Oh,
rating's
it's
fun.
intentional and absolutely love it. Like, I absolutely love it. Their community's into it. They use their token to reward raiders. Like, it just breeds. It's a circle that keeps fulfilling every party involved.
It's something we don't see too much on the chain on Aptos at least. It's like it's a method that used to be used quite a bit, right? Like rating and stuff. And
Oh, bro, it is not new. They did not invent it.
oh no. I'm just saying like
But
it's good to
execute,
see it.
yeah, 100%. Well, yeah, dude, it makes sense. You get the token for going out and raiding. You going out and raiding spreads awareness of the token and shows that the community is active, which increases the value of the token, which you're earning more of the more you raid. I don't know.
Hey,
Makes sense
there
to
you
me.
go. Yeah, 100%. It's just honestly it's a fun mechanic. I mean, I'm sure some people won't agree with that statement that it's fun, but I think it's fun, and I think it's cool to see that this is becoming um, yeah, like they're doing it in well taste too. You know what I mean? Like they have usually like pretty clear actions and like what they're saying on their tweets, and yeah, I mean, Gwei was another meme coin that was doing this in a different way, but like it was
Yep.
also like really cool to see how they were using the raid mechanic and stuff like that. Super cool, honestly.
Yeah, there's tied in more to the bigger picture with Graveyard, but absolutely. Dude, any of that social engineering stuff I love. Incentivized activity. It,
Because if you think about it, dude, like we said before, it's generally speaking a rising tide lifts all ships. So I mean, even if it's a rating, it's providing more awareness and the entire ecosystem. So it's let's go. Raid away. Raid away. Meme season is back in a big
no,
way.
and then I got Bears up there just because Shamrock's fucking awesome.
If you're listening back, Shane, I'm sorry.
Not for the culture. It is the culture.
Naru.
Naruto.
Oh, that's what I was. Dude, there's one more I got to pin up before we move on from memes to games.
Well, before we go
And
to, I mean, dang, we should have done the gaming with Ambitious Dirt up here. What the heck? What are we doing? But we also got Stone Panda up here. Maybe I know he's been involved with some meme trading and meme activity over the past week. If he wants to jump in and share,
what's been his highlight? I want to know what Stone Panda's highlight over the last week and a half's been.
that's what I'm saying exactly. Yeah.
Small peepees.
And there you heard it.
I have to say that was the funnest space ever, man. 8 hours straight of just laughter.
So much laughter. All right, small peepees.
Damn.
Pecker.
The way Stone Panda said that, he said it like for a whole different kind of people from him. The small PPs.
Bro, dude, do you know what I hear? I hear an honorary member coming in here trying to act like he's the card holding member.
Yeah, Stone Panda is Stone Panda. We love him.
No, bro, dude, I must have heard him say he has size 14 feet 132 times in those 8 hours.
And then he's gonna cut him in half.
By the end of it, he's like, I'll get surgery, I'll shrink my feet, I want to have a small PP too. Yo, thank God it was recorded and everybody here can listen back to that amazing space that we keep talking about.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just kidding. Dima didn't
JK.
record the fucking thing.
Yes.
Eamon's never gonna hear the end of it, bro.
Bro, he can keep buying one more NFT of every collection I own. He still didn't record that space.
I mean, I see that the new one
Where do
you
you
put
think
in
the
the
next one
top.
will be?
Oh, horns? Yeah, builders only.
Oh wait, is that the one you?
Oh, are you talking about the PFP on Sneezy's account?
You pinned another one to the top here, and I feel like we should throw out
Oh,
some
yeah.
love.
Sorry. Absolutely. I can't wait now that the ecosystem has a couple more eyes on it and people are really engaging with the meme culture on Aptos. I cannot wait for Batman's first Aptos news to hit. Like with the new rejuvenated resurgence we've seen. Bro, it is going to. Bro, Batman's
if,
going to blow up.
if there's a call to
Just
action from
because.
this space, watching the Batman news, Aptos news is a must.
Oh,
So just get
shit. My bad. I
prepared.
didn't pin the post. I pinned my retweet of the post. There's the actual post.
No. Oh yeah, I mean you know what I mean, right? Like it's if you want if this is your first time hearing about Batman or Batman news or Aptos news,
If it's their first time in this fucking space because I talk about Batman all the time. And y'all have been sleeping on it for fucking 8 months and you're running out of time. At some point, I'm gonna be in here being I fucking told you so. Not financial advice, but I fucking told you so. Like 150 times.
not financial advice.
Thank you, Trey.
Got you. Ahmed, welcome to the stage. Catching the back half of the meme season. What up? How you feeling? Welcome to the stage.
I just banged my knee on a damn desk. Damn, fuck. Oh, god damn it.
Oh, dude, that's the worst. Right as you're
Oh,
about to
I
talk
just Charlie
to.
horse myself, guys. Oh, god damn. Oh, man. Goes to show I'm excited to see y'all again. Shit.
No.
let's go.
How you been other than the knee?
God damn. Shit fucked me right the fuck up. No, I've been good. Just right here, actually, at the Aptos office, just building right now in a room. working on some decks. You know the vibes. I feel the trading. I feel the vibes here, all that good stuff. But I will say, consumer season is here. Next cycle is consumer boys. It's going to be, well, boys and girls. It's going to be a phenomenal cycle to be a part of because we're on a chain that's, you know, probably the best to be building on for on-ramping the next 100 million users.
Yo, preach.
That is the best framing possible. Consumer season. Let's go. Oh, we need to be saying that more often. Holy cow. Let's go.
Dude, that's a new hashtag.
Consumer
Consumer
season.
season.
Oh man, we gotta figure out what this party's looking like, boys. I keep on jumping back in. Like November's coming up, right?
Dude, that's why I said we'll do it the last weekend of November. It gives us lots of time to fuck around and find out, but we gotta find out.
Yeah, 100%. I think there's a mainnet was a good, you know, there's a lot of parties.
I was gonna ask you, how was that? Did you guys end up hosting a party?
Oh no, dude. There's so much shit going on, and I honestly was like, hey, let's get some alpha and see what everybody else is doing. And I think we could pull something off that's rather a little bit different. I think a lot of the parties were at the same kind of spots that I saw, like you know, either at like Mission or the E-Girl and Monad event, which was like probably the best event because everybody's got, you know, lit. But like there were some really good ones, like overall builder oriented ones. Like there was a good session held by Collab Currency for like consumer stuff. Great panel there. But ultimately, I think, you know, like looking at what we could do, I think we're uniquely positioned to bring in the normies, bring in the musical talent, bring in the vibes overall, and really put, you know, get some people moving, if you know what I mean, like, and show them what the movie ecosystem has in store, you know?
Bro, hear me out. If we could find a venue that we could have like almost like a chill area. Do you know what I mean? Like the event and then like a chill area.
Guys, we are the only chain that actually has taken a music venue on chain in New York. So I will say that.
Let's go.
Like, come on. There's a very uniquely different proposition here. Our partners are actual venues. So, you know, I think going back to it, like, I don't think we're going to need to go the route of renting or doing any of this other weird shit.
God damn, look at you go.
Hey man, come on, we outside. No Charlie horse can hold me down. You know, we build in for real, you know?
Yeah, that's what the fuck is up, bro.
So I'm not worried about the venue piece. I think the Aptos team and us and, you know, we all can make, like, you guys have seen the Aptos experience. That shit was in Korea. It was insane.
Bro, dude, that was honestly, dude, that was life-changing for me. I'm not kidding. I got back the last month since I've been home. I have completely changed my whole living habits and like, yeah, dude, I'm laser focused. But that event was perfect.
Yeah, facts. It's exactly what we need for the next season. You know, that's the reality here. What I'm more excited about is hearing what everybody else is excited about. You know, we keep on talking about this event, but like hearing what other people would like to see from it and seeing how the community would like to, you know, jive, making it completely inclusive, you know?
Yo.
Ooh. Yes.
I think, do you know who I know is based in New York and who I want to try and collab with on this is fucking Emoji Coin. I think we could do something really fucking cool around Aptos After Dark, Emoji Coin, and Kid Labs and take all this shit to the fucking masses at the same time. Bring the normies in for the fucking concert.
Oh my god, those are the homies, dude. We've been meaning to do something together for a while too.
Bro, dude, pitch it to him. Tell him After Dark wants to fuck.
Let's go.
Oh my god, I don't know if Alex is probably building right now. I could hit him on Telegram and be like, yo, you free? See if he's around. But that would be, I think, honestly, pretty legendary. And I also, like, in the background here, have a founder of a certain tequila company with me. Siempre Tequila. We'll give a shout out to them. They currently raised over 90 or $100 million. Are in 10,000 restaurants across New York, and yeah, they're pretty dope. All full agave. So yeah, I know that. Hey Dylan, would you be down to sponsor some shit?
Yeah.
There you have it.
Oh, yo, this is gonna be epic. Yo, all y'all, New York, end of November. We don't have an exact date yet, but fucking just plan on having to go to New York.
Yeah,
there we go.
This plan.
Yo, shit, dude, this is going on Spotify. Like, we're gonna blow this shit up. Clip that shit.
You got 2 months, New York. We'll see you there. Holy cow.
Yo, I don't care. I'm manifesting this shit. I'm just gonna keep talking about it. I'm gonna show up to New York at the end of November and hope that
It's
all
easy.
Mets
Your
got
worst
it.
case scenario is gonna be me and you just hanging out, interviewing a man, just like hanging out in the Aptos office.
Do you know what? That doesn't sound like the worst time.
That sounds like the best worst case scenario possible. Oh my gosh. Let's go. Let's go. And dude, honestly, one thing oh man, I don't even know how to we can't pivot back to memes right now. We've gone too deep. We've gone
Yeah,
too deep.
we've got the next transition is gonna be to gaming.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry, Atreyu, you have to talk about gaming.
Dude, I mean we just had ambitious dirt up here. I think we jammed on gaming. I
Yeah, but you know what we didn't talk about is fully on-chain multiplayer tap games.
bro. Well, before we jump into that, let's give a little bit of love to another a bit like studio that's building on Aptos. It's a gaming chain. Convival just opened up their phase 3, and it's a bit oversubscribed. It seems like, but I just pinned to the top on what that means and how to get involved and all the things. These guys continue to push out new play tests, and gotta throw them flowers on continuously building on the Aptos chain and providing that community feedback and opportunity. So pretty freaking awesome to kind of see that pushing forward continuously, right? Like talk about community feedback and getting their gamers and community involved in the entire experience of building. It's cool to see. So give a little love to them without a doubt.
'Cause you played the first round, right? And then missed the second round?
Yeah, I missed the first. Or I played the first, missed the second, and I think I'm gonna miss the third, but I'm not really sure.
Ah, bummer. I was hoping you could tell us what the difference was. Like how big a
I,
difference you'd seen not
I
playing two.
no, I know, and I'm hoping that I get the chance. I'm gonna maybe ask and see if I can get in. So because I'm still in like they have like a once you're like, because they make you submit a form and go through all these things and kind of like verify. But either way, it's cool to kind of see them doing the community involvement piece when it comes to building, right? Like you could easily just build behind closed doors and then say voila, and that's the you're on mainnet, right? And they're doing a bit of building in public, right? So it's a very Web3 centric way to approach it and taking community feedback to build a game. Very cool, very cool. Hope to be doing something similar with Treasure Hunt, at least beta testing, play testing, getting people involved. I'm hoping that we can do that on an After Dark space as well. That would be solid.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know a guy.
Pretty sure I know, guy. I don't know. We also got Undying City out there. They've made a bunch of improvements. Their game is crushing it right now. They got the leaderboard ripping.
Also available on iOS now, which is fucking awesome.
Exactly. Yeah. So now I can go and beat Sneezy on iOS, right?
Okay, easy champ. Big accomplishment beating Sneezy at a video game.
No, but seriously, these guys are pushing always. They got they got some new updates coming out, and as they should, right? They're asking for community feedback. They're pushing that opportunity to the team, to the community, to kind of see what ways that we want to improve for the next iterations and moving forward. So Mud and Undying City team continuing to show that they're out here to build and having a good time at it.
Yo, 100%. I still that's out of all the Web3 games I've played so far, that's the one that I will go back to and play.
I enjoy it. I enjoyed it a lot. The other
But I
game
don't
though,
think I don't categorize as a gamer, so I don't count. I think I'm the normie, and that's why I'm bullish on Undying City. Because as a normie that doesn't play video games, their shit gets me to go in and play that when I have free time. Not because it's Web3, because I enjoy playing the game.
I mean, yeah, dude. It's a very fun. I think the casual gaming market's where it's at, right? Like the quick casual, you could play for 10 minutes, put it down, have a good time. For you're not committing like hours at end, right? So it's a very easy to game pickup. The max gameplay, if you're like amazing at this and you make it to the final round, it's like 15 or 20 minutes at most, right? So it's very quick as far as all the like the rounds are concerned, right? So the casual gaming market is here. It's ripping. Yeah, let's go. Undying City out there crushing it. Super V Labs also crushing it. They
that they
another
are.
dude. They're just another team that just continues to build, continues to ship. They're throwing sneak peeks out for their next iteration of game. They've announced an airdrop. Like,
I was just gonna say, like, I don't know where they are in terms of updates, but the last time we talked to them, we should be in the months range of some really big shit happening.
dude, and they also yeah, I mean big shit for sure. They got a whole bunch. Yeah, they continue to push what's going on here. So I don't know. I feel like if you're playing the game, there's probably something there. Um, and the new game that they're coming out with is also looking epic and sick. So as far as the game, it's like they're going into the 3D game world, and instead of top like the 2D that Super V is right now, and um, yeah, they honestly have so like this airdrop going on also right now, or it's about to be going on, I think, or something. They just posted this 9 hours ago, the details of it as well. So I mean, yeah, jump on into Super V, get involved, and another great, really casual game that you could pick up, play, and put down, or just leave running in the background if you have a Jambo phone, for example, or a backup phone, or a third phone in Sneezy's case, to be playing. It's very simple, easy to pick up, and also has some NFT integrations or app built on Aptos. So really cool to see. Gaming ecosystem heating up, heating up. Q4 is going to be huge for gaming on Aptos. And I feel like we're just starting, honestly. It's really cool to see having some more combos with other game studios that are interested in building on Aptos. And it just seems like there's a big appetite to lean into
I
what's
bet you
possible.
that's the easiest conversation ever to talk to, like, a game dev who's trying to build on ETH. I mean, like, everything that is impossible for you to do, you can do it here.
What you don't have to worry about when you're building Aptos is game design for the most part. You can keep building your game, and really just all that other stuff is the background. It's truly your back end. So anyway, yeah, it's exciting. I'm super pumped for the continuation of gaming on, and obviously on-chain gaming is maybe where I'm more interested in. But either way, any sort of integration on-chain gaming, we got so much tech and tooling here to make it fun, enjoyable, really making that game experience like easy for even non-Web3 gamers, right? So let's go. Let's go. You think the play to airdrop mechanic is going to potentially continue at the very least with Aptos? It hasn't really started too much just yet, but let's just say that more games that come and build on chain. I think that we're going to see that mechanic start to pop up a little bit more often, right? Especially those that are leaning into Aptos. So we're seeing it right now with Super V, and I think we're going to Super V Labs, and I think we're going to kind of just maybe see that trend continue forward. I don't know. Just a bold prediction.
I don't know. I wonder if we're going to see it move forward in the multiplayer tap game arena.
No comment at all there, but what I will say is there is a
Oh, I
multiplayer.
wasn't asking. I wasn't talking about Pixel Pirates. I was just asking a general question about the multiplayer tap.
The multiplayer tap ecosystem, huh? Yeah, Pixel Pirates is we're still pushing straight ahead, sailing towards that end goal of at least getting an alpha playtest out. We're doing a little bit of just the final pieces that have to be kind of completed, I guess you could say, in order for us to have a playtest on After Dark or a Wednesday space. We're definitely going to be doing in the holders uh, channel for sure. But man, am I so excited about getting this onto, again, entirely on-chain game. Everything you do is recorded to the blockchain. Yeah, and it's the multiplayer aspect that we talked about last week. It's going to be super interesting to see how it goes. I'm so curious. Anyway. So yeah, a lot of things happening on Aptos, especially in the realm of gaming. A lot to be bullish on. AAA studios will literally jump in. X Meta or Instagram, like basically directors coming and building on Aptos. There's just a lot cooking. So much cooking with gaming and the future, what it holds on Aptos. Web3 gaming is inevitable. Web3 gaming on Aptos is also inevitable. And I think the more we build, the more we ship, the more games that we show. I think just like all things, right? DeFi, memes, gaming, NFTs. I think there's just going to be a continued migration. But again, not financial advice. We're just talking about how awesome what we see in front of us and those that may not. Let's go.
Bro.
Can we'll have to lock in.
I got caught off guard because I let myself reflect on the space and all the stuff we've been talking about and just where we're going with what the foundation is doing, what the ecosystem is doing, what the NFT / gaming community is doing, what the meme community is doing. Like, it's been a pretty fucking bullish space. There's a lot of good stuff happening and in the works.
Dude. Yeah, you could say that. Bullish space, bullish week, honestly. What a week. This past week has been an absolute blast. And, for those that aren't, fully aware of where to look and what to do, I think, following everyone up on this speaker panel here is probably a really good way to get involved and to stay in tap with what's potentially happening as there's a lot of engagement happening on X and a lot of things, always shiny objects, but I think everyone up here is going to continue on a weekly basis to be here. But if you're looking throughout the week and you want to still be be tapped in, the people up here in this space for sure are great follows like Sneezy, A Person, Brokepecker, Rue, Aptos After Dark, and Atreyu, which is again weird for me to say for myself, but yeah, seriously though, jump on in, drop a follow, get involved. Let's freaking go. Let's build.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Oh, right, Sneezy. Before we wrap here, we gotta give one other thing that we didn't include in our intro, which how dare us forget? Petra.
No, I said get a Petra wallet.
Oh, did you? Oh my gosh, okay.
Oh, not at the reset. Get a fucking Petra wallet, get involved.
Get a Petra wallet, get involved. Let's go. Love you.
Yo, you know what? Look at us go. We had so much to cover. I think we covered everything we wanted to, and we got 3 minutes to spare. I'm gonna rug it, go eat. I
First
fucking love
time
you
maybe
guys.
ever.
I hope you all had an amazing time tonight. I hope you had an amazing week this last week, and I hope that you got your fucking seatbelts on for where we're going the next little while, and like low key the long term because we're on Aptos. But I mean, I think the whole Web3 community is about to come into a big W. But anyways, alas, have a fantastic evening, and we will see you guys tomorrow at. Oh man, there's a couple spaces tomorrow. There's the Inner Follicle. There is an emoji coin space co-hosted by Aptos. There is the Spook space, and there is Taco Butter Tuesday. Shit, that's a lot. I'm not even gonna cover Wednesday. We'll talk to you tomorrow night in Ape Space about what's happening on Wednesday. I love you guys. Peace.